Yeah, Somké and the Fire 5. Let's start things off with Street Beef's OG Yard. You see it? Black Goku versus Two Tone. This is a great boxing match right here. Both these men coming in with two different styles, both putting on their skills, showing them on display. It was great. It was great sportsmanship. We saw that the jab is key because it was very much utilized to set up combinations. We saw the wild, unpredictable style from one fighter, and then we got the poised technique from the other fighter. Great competitive fight. Street Beef's OG Yard, Black Goku versus Two Tone, firefight. Street Beef Scrapyard. You see it? You're trying to look this fight up. You're going to have to type that in the title. This is a fight between El Matador and Big Stan. This was a great MMA match right here. Two big guys going straight at it. You see it on the thumbnail. They had some crazy chopping kicks in this fight. But we also saw some great grappling utilized as well. We saw a slow struggle on the ground, and then we saw some ground and pound. This was a great fight, firefight, Street Beef Scrapyard, El Matador versus Big Stan. Yeah, taking you to Street Beef's West Coast. You see it. Terrifier versus Black Adam. That's right. Terrifier from Scrapyard came out to the West Coast. He had a match. And man, this was a phenomenal fight right here. MMA, mixed branch fight, heavyweight action. We saw some big strikes in this fight, nice takedowns. It was just a solid fight, vicious ground and pound, firefight. Terrifier versus Black Adam, Street Beef's West Coast. Yeah, now let's go down to Street Beef's Dirty South. This was a great fight. Wavy J versus Antonio Kuhn. This was an MMA match. You see the timestamp, 3 minutes. These guys did not waste any time. They got straight to business. Uh, it was a straight banger. We saw a lot of grappling. These guys went straight to the ground, several reversals back to back, and you really saw the struggle for momentum. But in the end, we got a great finish. Beautiful finish. Street Beef's Dirty South, Wavy J versus Antonio Kuhn. Firefight. And we're going to swing right back around and go back to Street Beef's West Coast. Vegeta Black versus Wild Goose MMA fight. This was a phenomenal match right here. This was back at the Ojai event, which we no longer have, but what a setting and background that these guys fought in. This was a straight war, solid matchup. I mean, back and forth between these two. A lot of solid wrestling and grappling used. Uh, Two opposing forces going straight up towards each other and just banging it out, man. Straight war. Street Beef's West Coast. Vegeta Black versus Wild Goose. Firefight. Somké and the Fire 5.